All right. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you guys are having a fantastic week. We have a lot to talk about in this video, and I have to come clean with you guys on something. I have something that I need to admit to you guys in this video, and that's that I exploited. I did. I haven't been punished yet, but I did, and I accept the punishment when Intrepid finally gets around to doing this. And so I wanted to talk about that in this video as well. So we're not going to delay it any further. Let's just dive into it. If you guys have been following along, you know for the last month, there have been rumblings. Intrepid announced that there will be bans once they conduct an investigation to see who is exploiting. And a couple weeks ago, they announced over 350 accounts will be impacted in multiple different forms, be it permabans, character wipes, gold taken away, whatever. And so 350 accounts were impacted, characters and accounts in general were impacted by this. And that was finalized on Tuesday of this last week. Now, the exciting part for me is I wasn't a part of this wave. I didn't get an email. I wasn't notified of anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't feel like I did anything wrong. But I was excited to see people go into Discord, because imagine you're in this situation, right? Like you did some nefarious things and you put hundreds of hours into your account, and now you got this email saying that all these hours are going to be wiped away. Now, some people will appeal it quietly, right? They don't want to announce it. They're just going to basically say they're playing a new character. Hey, I know I was playing a ranger and I had all this high level gear, but I just feel like rolling a fighter now. And yeah, just ignore the fact that, I started this fighter immediately after the ban waves and, all these sorts of things. I just decided to roll a fighter. Decided to play a cleric, guys. No big deal. I was just bored with all the other stuff. By the way, do you have any gold to help get me started? Maybe a mount? Yeah, I'm just trying to do like this hardcore mode, bro, and I just need a little bit of help in the beginning. That's what I was looking forward to. I was looking forward to seeing that in Discord, and I was not disappointed. There were a lot of people coming to the defense of guild members, basically saying like, yeah, none of this is bad. Like all these people that are, getting banned for or characters wiped for exploiting, those aren't exploits. Those are completely fine. They're completely above board. You shouldn't ban these people for this. You should be banning these other people that haven't been banned for this. And for the last week, I've been diving down this rabbit hole of players that should be banned over the players that were banned or got their characters wiped. And the same recurring theme kept popping up on Discord. And I kept reading it, and I didn't understand it at first, but it kept happening so much every single day, different people coming to the same defense over and over again, that I was gaslit into believing it. And now I just believe it fully. That may not be the right word. I fully was gaslit into believing that this is the truth. And what I realized is there exists an exploit in Ashes of Creation right now that players are doing that is more problematic than anything any other player has done or has ever done during Alpha 2, which seems lofty, right? Like there was a gold duping bug. Like you could dupe gold and materials, which is a very problematic bug in a game like this, because if you have that type of control over the economy where you have an infinite money glitch, you can buy all the legendary materials. You can buy all of the best gear. You can gear out your entire guild and have this huge advantage. Ashes of Creation is a very gear-driven PvP game. Gear matters in this game, and so if you have the best stuff, you have a leg up. No, you still have to play the game. Like you still have to use your ability to play the game, but you do have an advantage. You have an advantage for sure in that department. You can level up your node faster because you can dupe different materials that you need. You get a handle of one. Oh, you need another 150. Boom, there you go. You don't have to send people out to farm it. You just got it. Right? And then you can optimize things and get other stuff, have your guild do other things while you just sit back and make all these materials. And so this was what I thought to be the most problematic bug. But this other one that people are talking about is way more serious. And that one is croc mounts. Croc mounts are the most abusive, the most devastating issue that currently exists in Ashes of Creation. And I wanted to talk to you guys about that in this video and why I was gaslit into believing this to be true. Now, what are croc mounts? Well, they're a crocodile that you ride on. You put a freaking chair on the back and you ride around like a friggin' king. They look pretty cool, but they're, despite them looking cool, they have a very serious, very nefarious undertone. And what that is they move a little bit faster than other mounts. Do they play the game for you? Do they allow you to dominate competition in PvP? No, if you want to run away, you can run away a little bit faster. As long as the other group doesn't have croc mounts, you can potentially get away a little bit faster. Can you beat high-end level content like Tower of Carfen or Fallen Forge or anything like that? Like, can you beat Tumok? Can you beat Firebrand with croc mounts? No, you cannot. You cannot. But you can get there a little bit faster. Imagine you and I are in a group, like a group forms, and they're saying, hey, we're doing Tower of Carfen, we're doing weapon grinding. Get there now. I'm going to be the first one there, guys. You know, I may die 20 times farming weapons. I may need to be respawned over and over and over again. My gear may already be broken from all the other times I've died just killing the friggin' goblins outside of my camp, but I will beat you there, okay? And this is a big deal. This is hugely problematic. Think about it, a situation where we're not all different players in different player loops. I know I've heard this a million times about how MMORPGs are cool because everybody has their own individual player loops. You have lumberjacks that go around chopping down trees, processing, refining. You do have the same thing for mining. You have the same thing for hunting, gathering flowers, all these sorts of things. PvP, caravan jacking, PvP in general, node wars, node sieges. All these different player loops exist in this Alpha 2 as well. But imagine that it's not an MMORPG, okay? Imagine that we all have one singular goal, and that is to get from Halcyon to Jova to buy something. If we leave at the exact same time, I'm going to beat you. And so in this world of like 6,000 people engaging and doing different things all around the world, yeah, I'm going to move a little bit faster. I'm going to be able to mine and collect materials a little bit quicker than you if I have a croc mount and you don't. Are these things super expensive? Are they pricing out most of the game right now? No, they're not. They're like 3.5 gold on Vira right now. And, you know, that's a couple hours worth of farming glint and away you go. You have the same advantage everybody else does. But yeah, this is hugely problematic because something that everybody can have their hands on that moves just a little bit faster than everything else. It may seem like it's an unintended thing that will be getting fixed in the future, but this is actually an exploit. This is worse than gold duping, guys. And these people should be ashamed of themselves. And I'm saying this because I need to be ashamed of myself, because for the last week, I've been riding around on a croc mount. I have been exploiting with the croc mount. I have been moving just a little bit faster. And the worst part is I'm on a ranger, guys. My ranger can cast a 10% move speed buff onto the crocodile. So this exploitative, devious crocodile, this reptile, moves even faster underneath my feet. And it's shocking that this slight movement speed, since it's so broken, you would think that you would see it everywhere. You would think that you would see so many people running rangers. Because if that slight movement speed of a crocodile is worse than gold duping, if it's worse than material duping, you would think a 10% movement speed bonus added on top of it would be the creme de la creme, right? And you would see this exist throughout the world where everybody's running around on rangers. It would dominate the server because ranger would be by far the best thing. If this is the most problematic thing, you'd be seeing rangers everywhere. You would have entire groups in Carfen of rangers, you know, just grinding this away. Can they heal? No, it doesn't matter, but they can move there faster. They can move there faster. And when they respawn, they can get back to that point faster. This is the point, guys. You can get there faster. You're faster. I'm actually faster than a bard with the ranger movement speed buff on the crocodile than them just running around. And so a non-mounted archetype is faster than most mounts, except for me. I am actually finally faster than somebody just running around without a mount. And that's a problem. I need to be punished for this. And I'm sorry that I lied to you guys. I didn't mean to lie to you. I didn't know that this was a thing until this last week, but I've been doing it. And when I saw it, I was gaslit into believing that this is the truth. And now I need to be punished for it. I need to be punished for the most exploitative bug that has ever existed in Ashes of Creation, and that's croc mounts. So I know some people may be looking at this and you're shaking your head, wondering why I am talking about it like this. But think of it this way. Would these players really lie? Would they lie to you about this? Would they try to prop up some other thing to make something else look worse, to make themselves look better? No, absolutely not. That's not something players like this would do. They're bringing this up for the state of the game. They want this game to be better. And so they didn't bring this up at the start of phase 1. They weren't running croc mounts themselves because of movement speed. They were above this. But now they have an issue with it right after the bans were enabled, right after characters were impacted. This is now a big deal. Now, some people may call this goalpost shifting. You know, they may be deflecting blame. I've heard these comments. I don't understand them. I don't understand them because it's very clear that this is a problem, right? Moving a little bit faster is bad. Okay, we all need to be the same speed or slower. We all need to be slower than each other, not faster than each other. Okay, and so I'm gonna end this video here. I'm sorry. And Intrepid, if you're watching this, I accept any ban incoming. And I understand what happens with this. I know that my name has now been sullied for using a crocodile mount in Ashes of Creation's Alpha 2 phase for this last weekend. And I hope you guys can forgive me. I know it's going to take time to re-earn that trust, but I hope to earn it. I hope to earn it going forward. I'm not shying away from this. I'm admitting it. Yeah, I'm going to end this video here. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about my exploiting and all this that has been going on. I will catch you there. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one.